going to talk about what Florida is saying they're going to do if people protest here, and we can react to it.
Have a policy that if you're driving on one of those streets and a mob comes and surrounds your vehicle and threatens you, you have a right to flee for your safety. And so if you drive off and you hit one of these people, that's their fault for impinging on you. You don't have to sit there and just be a sitting duck and let the mob grab you out of your car and drag you through the streets. You have a right to defend yourself in Florida. And we also...
So I'm gonna break it down for you, all right? And if somebody wants to know what I mean by turn violent, all right, this is what I mean. If you resist lawful orders, you're going to jail. Let me be very clear about that. If you block an intersection or a roadway in Brevard County, you are going to jail. If you flee arrest, you're going to go to jail tired because we are going to run you down and put you in jail. If you try to mob rule a car in Brevard County, gathering around it, refusing to let the driver leave, in our county, you're most likely going to get run over and dragged across the street. If you spit on us, you're going to the hospital and in jail. If you hit one of us, you're going to the hospital and jail, and most likely get bitten by one of our big, beautiful dogs that we have here. If you throw a brick, a firebomb, or point a gun at one of our deputies, we will be notifying your family where to collect your remains at, because we will kill you graveyard dead. We're not going to play. This has got to stop. You're watching what's taking place out there. You're seeing police officers that are being attacked, being spit on, being put in harm's way just for doing their jobs. You're seeing ICE agents that are being targeted for doing their jobs. And you're seeing obstructionists that are doing all of this, standing in the way of law and order.
So my question is Florida taking it too far? Do we agree? Do we disagree? I'm going to let somebody on the left go first. King, what's your thoughts? Is Florida taking it too far for you?
Florida is a disaster of a state. Yes, they're taking it. They're a disaster. Everything they do is terrible. That governor is absolutely terrible for them. But you know what? I love it for them. If that's what they like, then I'll never be in Florida.
Yeah, we love it. He won by 17 points, and I proudly voted for Ron DeSantis. So we love it. I mean, we love peacefulness. We don't have people shutting down our highways. A little bit. Alexis, what's your thoughts? Sorry, love, because I see a little bit threw me off.
I don't think Florida's taking it too far. I think Florida is literally telling you the way that it should be. And the way that I mean, let's be honest, like when you're given lawful orders, they're lawful orders. I don't care whether you like it or not. Like that's not how it goes, right? So my whole thing is that I have an issue with the fact that people think or they deem that it's acceptable to do those things without consequence. Since when is it ever okay to invade someone's personal space, to destroy someone else's property, to especially towards law enforcement? These people, they are just like me and you. They have a job. They're being told what to do, what to accomplish their job, and then people are literally like they run the risk of being unalive simply for trying to carry out orders that they're given. That is ridiculous, and people need to stop not treating them like they're human beings and start treating them like human beings who have slightly more authority than you to carry out orders to keep the peace in your area.
Kamal, what's your thoughts?
First of all, I'm apolitical. Look, I'm for my foundational Black Americans, and I'm gonna do what I've been doing this whole goddamn show. I'm staying the hell out of it, just like my foundation is doing with these protesters. I'm so proud of y'all. Yeah, and amazing Lovecraft, you've been talking my language, bruh. You feel me? Goddamn reparations, tangibles. If y'all ain't talk about that shit, I don't give a rat's ass about it. And also, you feel me? I do gotta say this. Ron DeClantes, man, that motherfucker. God damn. But yeah, that's my thoughts. You feel me? I wish I had some popcorn because I'm enjoying the show right now. Y'all going back and forth. God damn. Y'all arguing like a motherfucker. I need my popcorn. I got my drink. You feel me? This soda, y'all. This soda. This ain't liquor. All right. But yeah.
They ain't never really played in Florida.
Nope.
You know, so it's not.
Don't matter
I don't
who's
know
in
if
office
y'all
there.
watched. No, Enzo. I remember you saying on the episode you watched Skeet Hansen. They will go. They will go to. Chris Hansen has a show, Takedown, and he's always catching PDF files. They usually go and pull. You know what I'm talking about?
I love that show. That shit cracks
Yes.
me. But he gets their pictures blown up like about the whole size of the TV screen. He's like,
That's what I was
this
about to
person
say.
right here.
They go down there, and it's a Sheriff Judd. I
Yep.
think that's Polk County. He don't play. I like him. One time he said, it was some criminal got unalived. A resident, a homeowner had unalived the criminal or something. King, you ain't gonna like it. Oh boy, Sheriff Judge said, "Oh, that's one less criminal on the streets." I said, "Yeah."
He does like
You can't find that.
post
You can't
arrest
find that quote.
interviews.
I loved it. He
Like
did.
when he does the post arrest interviews with the people is funny as shit to me. They'll be like,
He
"Yo,
put
so
them
this
on front
person got
street.
caught for armed robbery, yada yada yada. Do you have anything to say?" And the guy will be like, "Fuck you." I'll be like, "Oh well, they're going down to the Polk County Jail, so you'll catch them there." It's the
Look,
funniest thing ever to me.
Blitz says don't support Polk County Police. They getting them PDF files. They locking them up. So I support that. Oh, I support that all day.
They
Yeah,
also bring awareness
We all
to
can
the
agree
fact that
on that. What was that? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, that was my fault. They also bring awareness to the fact, like, if these people are reoffenders or if they're coming from different states, like, they also, like, it's important to touch on those facts because people like to think, like, oh, they're not like common everyday people like you and me. Like, they'll tell you like their background sometimes. Like, he had a wife, he has 2 kids, like, and he was trying to purchase, uh sexual favors from someone who is under the age of 18. It's like, how can you, like, it's important for people to grasp like that, the level of like masking people do.
Girl, I said I don't even know why they play in Polk County. I'd go somewhere else, Broward County or something. I wouldn't mess around in Polk County.
Literally any other county.
Yeah.
Not that we endorse it at all.
Right.
I grew
You
up in
don't.
Florida. I love Florida.
Be
Florida
quiet,
is the
Jersey
best
boy.
state. Yeah, I'm in Jersey now, but Florida is the best state, and it's crazy, right? Because Democrat states are known for best education, right? You know, Florida was ranked #1 in the nation for education.
Really? We didn't know that.
Oh, you
Last
gotta
year,
put some
they were ranked
context.
#1.
You gotta put some context on it, brother. They were #1 for higher education. So we're talking
No,
about
no, 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 not for higher education. No, 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 no. From K through
no.
12. K
No,
through
they won't.
12.
No, that
K
is
through
false.
12.
No, we got Google. We can Google it. We can Google it. We got Google.
Yeah,
Because I
I'm
will
looking
say
it up
this.
now because I don't think that's right though. But
I
wait,
thought it was
we're
Massachusetts, wasn't it? Like
it's New
Massachusetts.
Jersey, and then number 2 is Florida.
There you go. Look, I'm in a blue state. I'm in Maryland.
Yeah,
Maryland is
sure.
ranked high for public education, but here's the kicker: all the blue counties, they're underperforming. Like, so the red areas are the ones that kind of push the state of Maryland high up, but the blue areas, they're
This is right.
they're performing really bad.
So I just pulled it up right from US News.
Yeah, that's
Florida
it.
was ranked #1 in education for 2024 by US News and World Report, making it the second year in a row it earned this top spot. But so with that being said,
But
I think the United States should absolutely follow exactly what Florida is doing with all of this altogether. Because you don't really got to worry about the police. You got to worry about the people down there. So you block in someone's car, the least you're going to get is ran over down there because everybody carries. So good luck with that. Good luck trying to have any of those protests and riots down there. And the cops know this, and they will literally just pick up people after that and do their investigations. Regardless if they're right or wrong, I agree with how this is being held there.
I will say
yeah,
this. I have found that as a majority, we're starting to lose some humanity as like people. We're starting to lose the ability to look at children because they're undocumented as children. Like, we're starting to lose some human like aspect of the world. And like I said earlier today, like I think there's something negative tied to this if we lose our humanity and to speak on people's lives as if it's so willy-nilly. Like, I wouldn't want anyone to lose their life. I don't care where you stand on the political spectrum. I would like for us all to stay alive. And I think that whether or not someone in the comments was saying they're bluffing and they've been protesting downtown and no one's been arrested and they're, acting a fool, it doesn't really matter. I think just the fact that we are speaking this way And I feel like it's almost like a sentiment from the whole country that we're sitting there. Like I'm listening to like old women screaming. It almost reminds me of like, I think it opens my eyes to be able to see how things were able to happen here in America. Like during the civil rights movement, that people had so much hatred, and they have to not see you as human to be able to speak about you and not care what happens. Like, sure, people should come here legally. Sure, all these things should be followed, but at the same time, just don't lose your humanity to look at another person who's protesting. Let me tell you, the majority of people protesting are American citizens.